Hello there, Cancer and Cancer Rising. This is Kimberly Knox KK, your astrologer. We're going to be talking about April well into May, everything that's going on. Get out your journal so you can jot down some important things. I like to do the charts out for you so we can see what's happening. Of course, every month, not every planetary thing is moving. Only the faster moving planets, that would be the sun and the moon, they plant a new seed in some sector of your chart, and that represents some sector of your life and changes where you have the ability to plant new seeds and for new things to grow. Venus also moves quickly. That's our sister planet, as well as Mercury. This is the planet that rules our thoughts and thinking and everyday life and commerce and contracts. It's going to be going retrograde. Mars, the planet of how we take action on our own behalf, is going retrograde. And Pluto, the powerful transformative planet that's been sitting in your 7th house, transforming who you're meeting, who you're having relationships with, and your whole, everybody that you're meeting out in the world. So this is a powerful point. And Cancers, you're very kind. So be careful about, how you're giving your power away. We're going to have time to work on that. And, we all need to work on that. So it's about power has to do with taking self-assertion and being assertive, as not like giving in to power. So all these issues will be coming up this month, but it's going to be extremely fun because we're working on a whole lot now. You'll find out through at least the summer, especially for you when the ruler of your 7th house finally goes direct in the summer, but in relationships. But you're ruled by the moon. It's a cardinal water sign, and this is sensitive, emotional. So every 2.5 days when the moon changes signs, Cancer may take on another kind of mood. So that's kind of how that all happens. So be aware of that. You might actually want to get a little daily planner so you know where the moon is. We are coming up to first quarter moon, and this Aries new moon, that really gets you going because you understand this cardinal action. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's where we pioneer something new. And Aries, the Aries section of our chart, is where we find out who we are. You, Cancer, find out who you are from the job that you have, the career that you have, your public persona, how people see you out there in the world, and that's where the new moon is. You've had Uranus up there for several years now. It's not finished in the sign of Aries. It's got a bit here to go. And this is bringing you sudden change, excitement, closing the doors, opening new doors. Things are changing. Excitement, like I said, this is like liberation. So if you've ever, there's definitely been a lot of excitement, possibly, and change in your career. All right. So this new moon is bringing out something new. So you could have something new started in your career, some new aspect of your career that's going to be coming out. Also, Venus went into Aries, and so that's been showcasing you up there, and you're just shining right now. The world sees you in your 10th house, and so there's lots of celebration also possibly going on for you, which is really wonderful. Mercury is going to be bringing us all some really great times to make some decisions. And Mercury is going to be teaming up with this power planet, Pluto, in your 7th house. So your 7th house has to do with partnerships that you have. Many Cancers are very good in business. They have their own businesses. They work from the home. But so this rules your partnerships and your love relationships as well. April the 12th is going to, let's go back to April the 17th. We'll just start there because this is when Mars is going to be going retrograde. Mars is over in your 6th house, sitting with Saturn. You've had Saturn in your 6th house. All right, Cancers, what does that mean? If you haven't taken care of your health yet, and you hadn't when Saturn got in there a bit ago, you've had kind of a year of delving into the Saturn and Sagittarius. You need to now take a look at your routine, how you're eating, what your health is like. Also, it's your job, so it's everybody that you're working with over there. So whatever issues that you've been having, or new steps you've been taking to get healthy, Saturn's gone retrograde, so you can take your foot off the pedal a little bit. Mars is over there telling you, okay, it's time to work out more, get your routine down, and have some fun in your daily sector. Don't get into arguments. When Venus stations to go retrograde, it can bring out, like, because it's surging, you can bring out this powerful urge, but it's an urge to go within. So transform this area. Work on relationships at work. Don't get into arguments. Your health and your routine. Go to the gym. Possibly take on a health coach or a trainer to help you look at those areas of your life. This is a very fruitful time to do that. And then Mars will then go back into your 5th house, because it's not done with Scorpio. Go back into your 5th house the end of May, and that date is May the 27th, I believe. Yes. So it's not done with Scorpio yet. It's going back into this sector, so you can work on, this is fun, this is children, this is your creative efforts, so perhaps you have something to bring forward in that regard. There's a full moon in your 5th house coming up on April the 22nd. April the 22nd is also the same time that Venus and Uranus are coming together. So, go on a little mini vacation with your honey. This is the time to get away. This is full moon here is about relationships. This is about love relationships. So it's a time to spark something new. A full moon there too. If you've been trying to get pregnant, it can bring a new child. If you've tried to mend some things with your child, this is your first child or all your children, then it's a time to have that come out now and to see how all that work has come up. But any issues that are going to come up, either good or bad, come around the full moon, because things come to a head. So if you've been working on something, you get the results. If you need to work on something, you have a big flashlight shining in that area. So the full moon is going to be energetic, because, like I said, we've got Venus conjoining Uranus on that same day, which is always exciting, and the moon is in Scorpio, so that's very spicy. We've got Mercury in Taurus. Mercury has gone into Taurus, into your 11th house. That has to do with friendships. So what you've been doing with friends, thinking about friends. Taurus has to do with the value that you have, though, to offer. So you have a lot of value coming out of your friendships, and utilize that. Mercury is going into its shadow on the 14th, and it will be retrograding from 24 degrees back to 14. This is the end of April into May. We're going to be getting some notes on that, though. On May the 9th, Mercury and the Sun come together, and you'll get some big information. On May the 12th, Mercury is going to be trining Pluto again over here. So whatever talks that you're having in partnerships or with friendships, this is going to help you to put together a plan. It's going to happen again 3 times. So this helps us really sort out some things and to go forward in that way. And that's May the 30th. The next new moon is coming up in your house of friendship. So you're really out there and you're shining. So enjoy this time, because we're very visible at the top of our chart. So you're really enjoying this time. And it all started last month with the eclipses for you, because everything was up there at the top of your house. You may have been traveling or just doing more things. So I think that's enough for now, Cancer. It's going to be a fabulous, really, month all into May. Just know that when these planets go retrograde, Pluto goes retrograde and Mars goes retrograde, it's a time to really work from how your power source is from within. Also, I wanted to tell you, when Venus is going out of sight from our horizon on April the 18th, it's called immersion. It's not going to be, meet with the sun here below the surface, but it comes out again on July 24th. It's visible in Leo. So this is big. So it's going to spend some time, through this sector. So you've got some time to really work on something and then bring it out and bring it forward. So it's a beautiful time for you, Cancer, and you have a fabulous month. Reach out to me on Instagram for daily inspirations and in the flow messages where you can see what's happening with astrology. And also, please subscribe to my channel. I'm grateful for all of you that do. Leave some comments if you like. I'll answer anything. And share the video with anyone you'd like to. Have a great month.